This is the Roulette Master, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe by hitting the red subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 8 a.m. And for today's system, this was sent in by one of my subscribers, LAC515, and it's called the 3 Dozen Shuffle. And he looks at the last three numbers that have been put on the wheel, and he looks at, in this case, 7, 33, and 2. And the first thing that he does is say, well, 7's in the first 12, 33's in the third, and 2 is in the first. So the next three spins, he bets against what each of those represent. So for instance, the first bet would be to leave out the first 12 because of the 7. And then the next bet would be to leave out the third 12. And then the next bet after that would be to leave out the first 12 because of the 2. So we're going to do that, but there's also something to his progression that I'm going to share here shortly. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so he increases by 1 unit whether he wins or loses until he's back in profit. So right now we're minus $20, so that means we go from $10 each to 20, and we're betting against that 33 now. So now we're going to leave out the third 12, and we're going to have 20 on each. Okay, so we lost with a 0, so that means that we're going to increase by another unit, and now we're going to be going against that 2. So we're going to bet second and third 12, $30. Or he says you can also, when you hit a 0, sit out for 3 spins if you'd like to do that as well. So let's see if we're in profit. We're not. So that means we keep increasing by a unit. So you can see the last bet was 30 each. Now we're going to be 40 each. And we're betting against that 1. So here we go. Okay, now we're back in profit, which means, so we're up 10. So that means we can go back to the original $10 bet, but now we're going against that 25 because the 0, we don't have anything that we can bet against on that. So actually, let's try what LAC515 says about spinning without betting when you don't have 3 in a row. Okay, and then we'll resume going against the 25. So the next 3 bets are all going to be on first and second 12. We're going to do the 25, then the 30, and then the 36. So the third 12 will be vacant for those next 3 spins. We're up 10 right now, and since we got back in profit, we're starting back at 10. Okay, got it. So now we're betting against the 30, and we're just going to rebet that because the third 12 is still out. Okay, that was against the 36. Or actually, I'm sorry, we have to bet against the 36 now, so let's rebet that one more time. We're up $30. Okay, and we got another win. We're up $40. And now we're on to the next 3 numbers, which is 17, 20, and 15. So that means we'll leave the second 12 out on all 3 of the next spins. So let's go ahead and get started. And we also want to remember where we are profit-wise, so that if we do lose, we know to get back there before we stop increasing by 1 unit. So they're on to our second bet now. This is for the 20. Okay, now we're up $60. And then now we're on to the 15, which is also leaving out the second 12. And then we'll look at the next 3. Okay, we got it. So now we're up $70. Now we're looking at the next 3 numbers, 4, 8, and 31. So that means we'll leave out the first 12 on the first 2, and then we'll leave out the third 12 on the last one. So let's go ahead and place those bets. Okay, we lost, so that means we'll increase by a unit, but we want to remember we were up $70 as well. So now we're going to have 20 on each, and now we're on to that first 12 there. So let's go ahead and put 20 on second and third. Oh, and we hit 0, so we need to increase by another unit again. And now we're going against the third 12. And you can see we bet 40 there. And remember, we were up 70 at one time. That's important. And we're going to go from 40 to 50 because we're go up 1 unit whether we win or lose until we're back in session profit. So we're going to go from that 40 to 50, and we're going to go against that 31 there. Okay, and we lost. So then we'll go from 50 each to 60 each. And let's see, we'll be going against that too. Okay, we got it. But we're not back up in session profit yet, so we keep increasing. So you can see 60 each was the last bet. Now we're going to be at 70 each, and we'll be against that third 12. We got it, and we're still not back up to 70, so that means we keep increasing. So now we go from 70 to 80, and let's see, we're going against that second 12. Okay, I think we got it, and now we're back in session profit. So now we're up 120, so that's important to remember. And let's go ahead and spin without betting now. So we have 3 numbers to bet against on this next 3. Okay. So now we have 8, 11, and 29. So that means we'll bet against the first on the first one. We'll bet against the first on the second one. We'll bet against the third on the third one. So back to $10 now that we're back in session profit. Okay, we had a 0, so that's a loss. So we increased to 20 each. And now we're going against that 11. Okay, we got that. Okay, and now we'll go back to 10. But let's go ahead and spin a few more times because LAC515 likes when he hits a 0 to have 3 fresh numbers. Again, he calls this 3 dozen shuffles. So that would mean on the next 3 we'd bet against the third, and then bet against the first, and then bet against the third because of the 28, 5, and 27. So we're up $120, and I want to thank you, LAC515, for sending the 3 dozen shuffle in. If any of you other guys out there have a system that you're using that's working really well and you'd like to showcase it on the channel, please send it in. I would love to do a video on it. And let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this one. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 8 a.m. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day.